I'm a fast reader, so Jacqueline Kleis, 785 Crandon Boulevard. My husband and I, along with our 4 children, ages 13, 12, 11, and 6, moved last year to this wonderful community after many years of spending vacations and visiting family members living in this community. Good public education is a lottery for those living on the Key, which is the case for Mass, Dash, and Coral Gables IB, where a very small percentage gets in, and not through achievement, but through lottery. With an 8th grader going through this process, I can assure you I am not happy. Gambling is part of educating a good student. Ransom, Everglades, Gulliver, and other private schools at $25+ a year per child, feasibility for an average-sized family in these economic times and those to come becomes a negative option. In addition to costs, not every child can get into these schools. Blame it on economics. We must dramatically change our view on public education, since more and more will turn to this alternative due to a need, which is educating a child for his future. Extraordinary circumstances force extraordinary decisions. Even though I am not a product of public education, I must now make my children part of this system. I am sure that I am not alone in these economic changes in a family, and Key Biscayners are certainly not immune to these times. We must prepare our children for a difficult future, and especially make them great into community citizens. Education and economics have changed, and we as parents and community leaders must adapt to these changes. As a matter of fact, institutions of higher education, such as the popularly mentioned Ivy Leagues, have changed their screening process tremendously and are looking for candidates not that put checks in boxes, but who have made a contribution in their community, a difference among their peers, made the most of their surroundings, and responsible with education. They want students who have pushed themselves through what they have available, not what has been easily furnished. Summer jobs are going to be very important and have an advantage over a summer in Choate or in Europe. I can attest to this since I am part of the Brown Alumni Schools Committee, which interviews prospective students and screens the students that apply to Brown University from the Miami area. A series of seminars lately has opened my eyes to this enormous educational change. You have a very responsible task ahead of you, and ignoring this petition would be seeing what is of utmost importance for the future of Key Biscayne children. Very important, we accept kids, not schools. With all intellectual resources and business savvy of this community, I see such an opportunity for Key Biscayne youth to develop through their public high school. I am certainly committed to being a parent involved and help in every which way I can for it to become a center for good education. We must exploit the potential of being involved in this community as a requirement for all the students. Let's make Key Biscayne green through its high school, and maybe additional funding is available through this initiative. Lastly,
Yeah,
that's it?
that's it, thank you.
Okay. Well,
Lastly?
well, it's a little paragraph, but if education is not a priority in this community, I foresee a very bumpy road for the children of Key Biscayne.
Thank you very much.